So I'm going to start now. So in your sun salutation, you do one side and then you do the other side. So you do everything on the right side first and then you repeat it on the left side. There are different variations, but the variation that I'm going to teach you today is appropriate for most levels, including beginners, unless you've got reduced mobility, and I'll be doing uploading another video next month for people who've got reduced mobility. So you start at the front of your mat in Tadasana, which is mountain pose, and then with an in-breath, you're going to take your arms up, looking up towards the ceiling or the sky and lifting up from your chest. So you want to be careful at this stage that you're not just throwing your hips forward and collapsing into your lower back. That's not going to feel good on your lower back. And then you're going to exhale and come down. And then you're going to step back with the right foot into a lunge. And then you're going to step the other foot back and come into plank. So when you're in plank pose, you should be very active in the legs and the core. Your neck should be in line with your spine. What you really want to avoid doing is sagging. So you don't want to sag here or here. Okay, so you're lifting your chest away from the mat, drawing your belly up and in as if you're zipping up a pair of jeans. And then you're going to bring your knees to the floor. So Chaturanga is a very strong pose. So a lot of people who are maybe more advanced in yoga would come from plank into Chaturanga and up dog. But that can be very strong and it's very easy to do it incorrectly. So this is a much easier way of transitioning. So you bring your knees down, and then if you bring your body forwards and down with your elbows in, you come all the way down. Then we're going to come into Cobra pose, which is a back bend. So your hands are under your shoulders, elbows in, legs are active, your core is also active. And then on an in-breath, you're coming up into Cobra. So it's not about how high you come up. And then you're pushing yourself up and coming into Downward Dog. So in Downward Dog, your hands are wide, your hands are active, you're pushing your bottom up towards the ceiling and your heels down towards the floor. And again, try to avoid collapsing your chest down towards the floor. So keep your chest lifted. And then you're going to extend your right leg up, come up onto your left toes, and engaging your core, try and step your foot between your hands. If it doesn't reach, don't worry about it. All you need to do is just use your hands. Just use your hands to bring your foot forwards. The more you practice, the more flexible you'll become. And then you're going to carefully step the other foot through. And inhale, take your arms up, and exhale down into prayer position. So we've done it on the right side, now we need to do it on the left side. So inhale and lift and extend, open your chest. Exhale, come down into a forward bend. Inhaling, stepping the left foot back into a lunge, and step the other foot back and come into plank. So strong in plank, and then bringing the knees down, and then carefully bringing the chest down with control. And then on an in-breath, come back into Cobra, push yourself up, come into Downward Dog, extending the left leg up, come up onto your toes. So when you step forward, you're trying to avoid thumping your foot onto the floor. So that's why we need to engage the core. And then carefully bringing the other foot forwards. Inhale up and exhale into prayer position. Okay, so that's one round of your sun salutation. So you can do it as many times as you want. Make sure you do it an equal number of times on both sides. And the idea is that you're moving with the breath. So essentially when you're taking the arms up, you're inhaling. When you come down, you're exhaling. When you come up into Cobra, you're inhaling. When you come into Downward Dog, you're exhaling. So try and move with the breath. And the great thing about your Surynamaskar is it's something that you can do at whatever speed you like. So you can do it nice and slowly, or if you want more of a cardiovascular workout, then you can do it much more quickly.